collecting reviews, good or bad or giving reviews. Restoration is on memories.
Hello everyone, Salt Rider here, and welcome to the first TFNation video of 2019. I know Tony's probably already done 375 of these bloody things already, telling you to have a wash and not to forget your deodorant. But yeah, this is my first one of the year, and this is going to be a very different one. And it's something that, I probably felt a little bit last year, but more so this year. I didn't get my TFN ticket until around the end of May last year, and I was staying with James on Saturday night, Soundwave 1980 on Twitter, and it was all of a last minute thing, and then I booked the hotel with a Premier Inn with James for the Friday night, and we had a wicked weekend. This year, I'm not feeling the pull. I'm not feeling the excitement, and hopefully this video will turn that around, who knows. But I'm just not feeling the same about it this year, and I don't know why. There's probably a couple of factors in it. I think number one is, I suppose, a value for money. Now, the weekend tickets I think are £65, which haven't changed a lot since the event first started. I think last year I paid £75, but that was because of the Stanbush ticket. And every year I've been, there has been value there. I mean, it was Hal Rail the one year, there was Peter Spelios, there was obviously Stanbush, which I paid a bit extra for. There was loads of comic book artists that I'd never met before. And you know what, that really seemed value for money. But this year, I've met the majority of the famous comic book artists I wanted to meet once, twice, maybe even 3 times before. So I don't really need their autographs. There's no landmark event. There's no Stan Bush. There's no big event for the evening like there was last year. And it just feels a little bit like the pull isn't there. It feels like just the dealer room. Now, I do like the cosplay, and I go and support James in the cosplay competition, and that's something that I do look forward to. But as soon as that's normally over, as soon as that's over, I normally leave and go back to the bar area and spend the majority of the evening in that bar. I'm not doing a panel this year, as far as I'm aware. So that pull, that value for money just doesn't seem there. What it feels like, this is no disrespect to the event, because the event is going to be brilliant. I'm sure everyone's going to enjoy it, and I'm sure I'm going to enjoy it when I'm there. So what keeps going through my head is that something that my good friend Dave Shelton said to me the other year. It's like paying £60 postage. And that really echoes through my head. So even if I buy a day ticket, which I am going to do, I will buy a day ticket. I will be going there for at least one night. Well, for one night, probably. But I am paying £40 postage. That's what I'm doing. I could order a Mega Supreme of Kapow now and get it delivered for free of charge to my house. And the Mega Supremes are one thing that I want from the Siege line, I think, for TFN this year. It's the one thing that's sticking in my head. So I could order that now. It's over £100, get free postage, done. Now, I wouldn't get the experience and seeing my friends and everything like that, but it just keeps echoing through my head that I'm paying £40 to go into a room. And probably what's made that worse is that I've been going to the NEC Toy Fair, been 2 or 3 times, and I've paid between £8 and £12 to get in there. And the bargains you find in there, and the varied toys. I think that might be another reason, because I'm into other toys now. I've been to these fairs and found all of these great toys, these great things. And maybe the dealer room at TFN just feels that a little bit underwhelming now. I know we did last year, I didn't feel like I had any bargains. I got some good things at, I suppose, good prices, average prices. But I don't think I walked out of there and went, you know what, I got this thing. And I tell a lie, I got swooped, didn't I? I got swooped for 45 quid from Kapow, and not Kapow, sorry, Toy Fee. But yeah, I don't know, I just feel a little bit like the buzz isn't there for me, and even online, there seems to be a lot of negativity, not around the event, but around some people that are going to the event, and there's a little bit of drama and a little bit of what seems to be bullying or perceived bullying. And I'm not going to get into all that, but where's the buzz? Where's the people talking about the toys and the lore and the fact that we're all going to be getting together and we're all going to have churros and all of that kind of stuff? But it just doesn't feel like that. It doesn't to me anyway. It just feels a little bit numb. Yeah. Maybe I'm getting too old for this. I mean, I was chatting to a good friend from Twitter today. I mean, I'm not going to name who they are, but I went, it's probably going to be my last year this year. I'm not really speaking to anyone from the fandom anymore. Maybe we're getting a bit too old for it. Maybe he's right. Maybe I am. I don't know. It's just odd. It's odd because I remember when I went to the last AA and the first TFN, and last year was great and all that. Maybe another thing is as well, I don't drink anymore. So the majority of the time I'd spend at the bar drinking or pulling back up to my room and having a crafty drink in there because it's cheaper. I'm not going to do that now because I don't drink alcohol. I've made that decision not to do it. So maybe that's another factor as well. Maybe I've got some great friends going now. I've got James, I've got Graham, I've got Gareth and loads of other people. I know Smuznose are going to be there and Emily. But I know Rudy's not, and I know Dave Shotton's not, and that's a shame. And I don't know, I'm rambling a little bit in this video, and yeah, I just really don't know anymore. I love the toys still, and I think that I am a different Transformers collector now. I really like my vintage stuff, and I like my representations, newer representations of the vintage stuff. I like a lot of the Siege line, but I'm not really feeling third party. There's a couple of pieces I really like, but I'm not really feeling the MMC stuff. I'm not really feeling anything to do with the Lost Light anymore. I tried to get into it, it wasn't for me. And I suppose there's a lot of that comic book stuff coming out, and yeah, maybe it's because I've got the majority of what I want. Maybe it's because there's only a handful of items now that I actually want. Maybe it's just because it's a lot of money. Not the entry, but in general the whole weekend, if you tally up your food, your drink, your hotel stays, the money that you spend. Maybe I just need to be a bit more sensible with money. Maybe it's because I've seen what you can get elsewhere. I don't know. Maybe this video will help, and because there hasn't been many TFN videos, and we are, what, only a couple of months away now? Less than 2 months away? So, who knows? Anyway. I mean, no doubt we'll start doing the standard, what are you looking for, what are your hopes, what are your fears, all that kind of stuff. I suppose I just hope that, it's going to sound really bad, I don't see it as a waste of money at the end, and that sounds really, really bad. And the guys who organise it have do an amazing job. They really do. But there just doesn't seem to be that pull for me. I'm looking forward to seeing Greg Berger. I think that's the one autograph I will get. So essentially TFN will be, for me, going to the dealer room and getting an autograph. That would be like the entry fee of it. The stuff that you get for free is obviously the interaction with the bar and all that at the bar and seeing your friends and everything like that. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel really different about it this year. Last year I was really stoked about doing the panel, and I thought about all the wonderful ideas I could do for this year. And I just haven't done them. Anyway, let's try and get this thing going. Let's try and get the focus back on the toys and the fun that we'll have and the reason why we're all together. Are you going? Let me know in the comments below. Do a response video. Do you feel any different about it this year? Do you feel better about it? Do you feel like you're really excited by it? Just let me know. Anyway, sorry this has been a bit of a serious, maybe even a bit of a downer video. That's not what it was meant to be. I just wonder if anyone else is feeling the same out there. I've been Salt Rider, and I'll catch you again soon.